If you are looking for a great winter getaway and want to see a well-preserved mining town that provides a real glimpse into the everyday life of the past, we have just the place for you. Coming up on Ghost Towns and More. Deep in the southwest corner of Arizona is a mountain range with a feature that earned the name Castle Dome. Early lore records that in the 1700s, early Spanish explorers found silver deposits in the region. In the early 1860s, the first prospectors had as many as 76 mining claims, and by the 1870s, mining was well established and profitable, which led to the establishment of a new town they also called Castle Dome. As the mining got started, the ore from the mines needed refining to extract the silver from the lead, so the ore was hauled about 18 miles to the west to a location named Castle Dome Landing on the banks of the Colorado River, which also served as a town and stopping point for riverboats. From there, the ore was shipped down the river to the Gulf of California and on to a smelter in San Francisco. Soon, the new town of Castle Dome City was growing, having started out with only 10 men and 2 women. As the mining grew, so did the town, and so did the need to improve how ore was shipped to the Colorado River landing. Since there wasn't access to a railroad at the time, it was decided to build the largest wagons in the world to haul the heavy ore. 10 of them were built and were able to carry 20 tons each. These wagons were enormous, with wheels 5 to 7 feet in diameter, requiring 40 horses or mules to pull them. Castle Dome City grew with a population that exceeded the neighboring city of Yuma with over 3,000 people. A post office was established in 1874, along with shops, a school, hotel, and of course, a number of saloons. In time, there were about 300 profitable mines in the entire district. With the town being located in an arid desert, obtaining water was a problem. The closest water source was the Colorado River 18 miles away, so in the beginning years, water had to be hauled in by the barrel. Later, town residents built cisterns to capture runoff water from any rain that fell. Castle Dome City had its share of problems. There were gunfights and outlaws, as well as health risks. Because of the lead being mined that was mixed in with the silver, lead poisoning claimed the lives of many. With a lack of accurate understanding of the dangers of lead, there were mistaken ideas that if miners drank capriciously sweet milk, they would be safe. The graves of young miners at the time proved that wrong. The mines at Castle Dome were dug straight down, the deepest of them being about 700 feet. The monsoon season could prove to be very dangerous for mining in deep holes, as was the case in 1885, when a large runoff flood filled the mine faster than the miners could get out, claiming the lives of 4 men. The hostile environment and the fluctuating price of silver determined the profitability of mining and the viability of the town. In the 1880s, silver prices plummeted, and again in the 1890s. The mines would be shuttered, then opened again. Years later, when World War I started, the mines at Castle Dome City became a necessity, especially for their production of lead and other valuable minerals needed for the war. Again, the town sprang to life, only to die down with sporadic mining until World War II, when the minerals were again needed for the war effort. There were a number of people of notoriety at Castle Dome City, and one woman in particular stands out. Eliza Delo and her husband William got their start in mining at Castle Dome in 1898, along with their son Robert. A few years later, William was enticed to go to Alaska to seek his fortune, and at the persuasion of a new girlfriend. He left town, never to be heard from again. Eliza divorced him in 1903. Eliza made the best of things and ended up becoming the superintendent of the mines and became one of the more prominent, wealthy, and influential citizens of the entire district. Her wealth from mining profits enabled her to engage in construction developments throughout the entire region. After World War II, mining slowed and people began to move away. Castle Dome City hung on, and with a dam built on the Colorado River, the riverboat town of Castle Dome Landing was submerged in water. A number of mine owners stayed on, keeping claims open, with some making profits from time to time. By 1979, the last of the mines closed, and Castle Dome City became a ghost. In 1994, the town property was purchased by Alan and Stephanie Armstrong, who wanted to preserve the town site as a museum. They collected period buildings from the outlying areas and brought as many as they could to the town site and developed it into what is known today as the Castle Dome Mining Museum. Visitors today can enjoy a walk through over 50 restored and recreated buildings, all filled with antiquities, artifacts, equipment, and items formerly used in homes. There is even a mining tour where tourists can take a ride into one of the mines and see the amazing minerals visible in the walls. There is an entrance fee, and with so much to see and explore, that it is well worth the time and fee to spend a day seeing all there is in this remarkable place. It has been preserved so well that anyone can experience a glimpse into history to see what life was like in the past. There are other historical ghost town sites and places to visit in the local area and counties, and this location is the perfect place to go during the cooler and winter months of the year.